partner here, Power Training TV, footballstrengthprogram.com. I got a couple questions that people asking me, what's the difference between a squat and a box squat, and why do we implement it so much with some of our athletes? Couple things. Box squat, you can obviously handle a lot more weight than a traditional squat, back squat. But the real reason that we're actually using it, implementing it with our athletes, is due to the range of motion. In a typical back squat, our mechanical advantage when we go down below that quarter squat is not as great as the top half. We can handle a lot more weight in our top half. So what happens is when we back squat and we load it to, say, 200 pounds, and Johnny can really at the top handle a squat of, say, 400 pounds. He's not training that top half, which you typically see in, say, a vertical jump or a broad jump. So that limited range of motion needs to be trained at a high degree and a heavy load. So that's really the reason why we do it. What I typically tell them is to do the exact same thing you would do with a back squat. You see here we have a box. We have about 3 different ranges of motion that we can lower it down. Sometimes if we want to improve the back squat, I'll have them on a higher load and I'll lower the box each week. And then by the 3rd week before their deload, they're able to do a full back squat with weight that they weren't able to do it before. But like I said, the number one reason why we use it is because the range of motion of that top half of that top quarter half of that squat motion, the posterior chain is able to receive a lot more load than if you were to do a full 90-degree ass to the grass back squat. It looks basically just like this. Another good thing to add to the box squat is tempo. A huge thing that you want to see when you're putting load on the back is you could vary with it. If you want to have them control down and then explode up, you're obviously training a different rate of force development than if you were to come down really fast, pause, and then explode back up. Play with it, see what you guys like, see what helps you out, and I'll talk to you next time.